Hi, I'm Christina. Thanks for joining me today. Today, I want to talk to you about how my husband and I completed a 72-hour water fast. What were the ups and downs and what were the results? Stay tuned and I'll let you know. We started on July 14th, which happened to be our anniversary. We had a really good meal. We ate Greek food, it was delicious. We had grilled chicken, a nice salad, and then we splurged. We haven't done it for a little while, but we had some frozen custard and it was so good. So by 7 p.m., we had finished our meal, and that was our official time that we were going to start our fast with. So Monday night, we went to bed as normal. We slept great, no issues. We weren't hungry, of course. We had just eaten a great dinner, and we woke up feeling normal, went about our business as normal, went walking. I think I did some Pilates. My husband went to work as usual, and he brought his water with him. We drank mostly lemon water and sparkling water. We would add some stevia to make it a little sweeter now and then when we wanted to change it up a little bit. But all in all, it was just easy that day. There was no big hunger pains, felt good. So that was Tuesday. I slept really well that night. The next morning on Wednesday, I had so much energy. It actually drove my husband crazy because he was a little bit more tired. He hadn't gotten as good a sleep as I had. So he was asking me, why did I have so much energy? I don't know. So that day, I felt good. I went walking, but he went to work, and I felt good that day. I didn't have much to do. When he got home from work, we wanted to eat dinner together. We were both hungry, but it wasn't to the point that I couldn't handle it. I was just like, all right, let's just do our thing. Kitchen's closed. We're not going to eat anything. And that was that. The Thursday was when I woke up, I felt completely different than I did on the previous morning, Wednesday morning, where I had so much energy. Thursday, I was in pain. I had gone to bed with a headache. I woke up with a little slight headache. I was so weak, so tired. We actually both attempted to go walking. My husband started feeling really dizzy. And it's hot outside, so that was also a problem. But so he turned around, went home. I walked another block and came home, and I was done. And I was so hungry. I just didn't even want to do this fasting anymore. But I wanted to finish it with Aaron. I wanted to make sure that we did it together so I could feel how it feels. So it was a very new experience for both of us. And we were feeling the pains of not eating. And I also read, when I was reading more about being dizzy when you are fasting for this long, and it's basically because your body is getting used to eating your fat versus the carbohydrates that you would be eating. So your body isn't used to that feeling yet, and that's what causes the dizziness. So that made a little bit more sense for me, and I could understand why I was feeling that way. So the only thing that I could do to help myself was to really get into a project and forget about everything, just to keep my mind off it, because I didn't want to keep feeling like I was starving the whole time and that I couldn't go eat. It was so tempting to just walk into the kitchen and grab something, but I decided, no, I'm not going to do that. I've set this goal. Aaron and I are going to finish this together. And so that was what I wanted to do. He kept telling me that he was going to wait till the next morning to break the fast. And I told him I am going to the 7 p.m. mark because I am dying. I was so hungry. He was driving home from work and he said, just eat now and then I won't have to smell it and want to be tempted by what you are eating. So I said, okay, great. So I broke my fast actually maybe like a half an hour before the official 7 p.m. This was my meal. that I had some scrambled eggs and I had an avocado. And it was kind of, it wasn't it wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be. I was eating, but it just tasted okay and I was happy to be eating. I actually wanted to eat something really sweet, like chocolate and all that, but I decided I was just going to keep it really simple that night just to feed my body with some really healthy, nutritious food items. And so that's what I decided to do. But I really could have ate so much more, but I didn't. And I'm glad I didn't, because the next morning I woke up and I felt so much better. Even just having those egg and avocado helped my morning. I actually went walking that morning and felt really good. And that morning, Aaron, he ate his eggs and avocado and it felt good. And then we made a smoothie with some fresh berries, blueberries and strawberries and spinach, and that really sealed the deal. And that was the end of the fasting. And I weighed myself before I ate anything, and Aaron weighed himself before he ate anything. I had lost 4 pounds, and Aaron had lost 5 pounds. So he was initially really excited. And then when we stabilized a little bit and ate, normally, I turned out losing about 3 pounds, and Aaron ended up losing about 2.5 pounds. So he was a little bummed that the results weren't as exciting as he thought. He thought he would for sure keep that off, or at least even more than 2.5 pounds. But the good thing is that he hasn't gained back the 2.5 pounds. So I think all in all, it was beneficial for him. And I think the biggest thing for me is my stomach, that it flattened some, which I'm really grateful for. I had been really working for that. So my stomach flattened and I feel good. I don't feel like we had just been through something horrendous or horrible. I think it actually did help my body. I feel great now. I think Aaron does too. I haven't noticed any big changes and that it was detrimental what we did. And I think it just resets your immune system, is what I've read. So I'm really glad we did it. The only problem is that we can't drink lemon water for a little bit. We had so much of it that it was a little traumatizing drinking so much. And, but other than that, I would say go for it. It's a great experience. You can really see how far you can push yourself by not eating and having that experience. It's really good. I would definitely do it again. Not anytime soon, but I would definitely do it again. Hope you learned something. Let me know if you've tried this and what were your results. Have a great day. Remember, life is a gift.